Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. I represent a large Sikh population in Erith and Thamesmead, and I'm speaking in this debate today to represent the views on the inclusion of the Sikh ethnic tick box response in the Census 2021. I agree with the comments put forward by the Shadow Minister for Young People and Voter Engagement, along with my parliamentary colleagues, the Honourable Member for Wherley and the Honourable Member for Bedford. I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank the Honourable Member for Birmingham, Edgbaston, and the Honourable Member for Slough, who have spent a significant amount of years lobbying for this, along with the Sikh community. There are approximately 6,000 people attending the Guru Nanak Duba Sikh Temple, Erith and Belvedere, which is in my constituency of Erith and Thamesmead. The committee of this Sikh temple is in full support of the inclusion of a Sikh ethnic tick box and feels it is long overdue. The ethnic group question on the census was introduced in 1991 to help public bodies assess equal opportunities and develop anti-discrimination policies. This data is used by 40,000 public bodies to address their legal responsibilities under equalities legislation and make decisions about allocation of resources and provision of public services. We can therefore conclude that if Sikhs do not have an ethnic tick box option, then their needs will not be properly monitored and assessed by public bodies. Just because discrimination is not properly monitored, it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. According to the UK Sikh Survey 2016, almost 1 in 5 Sikhs has encountered discrimination in a public place. Sikhs have also reported discrimination in schools, in public, and in the workplace, and have failed to be properly recorded by authorities in regards to ethnicity. We are also able to see the effects of exclusion of Sikh ethnic tick box currently, in that there is no systematic collection of data on the number of Sikhs tested as positive or that have tragically died from COVID-19, and this has been echoed by a number of my colleagues just now. There is a clear demand for the Sikh ethnic tick box option to be included in the census, both from the Sikh community in my constituency, who have made it clear that they are in favour of this, and from across the country. In the census 2011, more than 83,000 Sikhs, or 20%, rejected their 18 existing ethnic tick boxes and chose instead to tick other and write Sikh. Madam Deputy Speaker, the APPG for British Sikhs have also carried out an independent survey of Gurdwaras to assess public acceptability. All 112 Gurdwaras surveyed were in favour of the option of a Sikh ethnic tick box. It was concluded in 2018 that a Sikh ethnic tick box would not be acceptable to the proportion of the Sikh population. This is based on 53 participants in Sikh focus groups assembled in 2018. In light of the most recent survey results, I join the Sikh Federation in asking, do ministers appreciate that the management committees of 112 Gurdwaras, large and small, across the UK, with an official membership of over 107,000 and an estimated congregation of over 460,000, carry much more weight than the 53 individual Sikhs in focus groups? Sikhs have been legally recognised as an ethnic group for nearly 40 years, since the House of Lords ruling in 1983. As well as the need for the correct allocation of resources and support for Sikhs from public bodies, it is right that after 40 years, Sikhs are allowed the opportunity to identify their ethnicity. Madam Deputy Speaker, it's for these reasons I'm supporting my Erith and Thamesmead constituents in their cause for there to be a Sikh ethnic tick box in the Census 2021. Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker.